Hey guys, on here we are back for episode 3 of The Haunting of Bly Manor. Last episode got us insight on Miles, a little bit of his backstory, what got him expelled from his school to come home and be with his sister, and some more haunting stuff ensued. So I'm excited to jump into this, guys. We're just gonna go into this. I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about from the last episode, at least that I want to retouch upon here. The episode ended with Miles seemingly, falling to the ground, convulsing a little bit, like maybe possessed. We did have some parallels, some talks, some discussions in his little flashback while he was at school about inviting demons into himself or others. Don't know if that's what happened here, but we saw Luke's ghost here yet again, until we get another name for this character. He is Luke for me. So yeah, we're going to jump into this. If you're part of the 75% of people that watch the channel and are not subscribed, I hope you stick around by the end of this and help us grow this channel ever more. That being said, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode or any of the other ones, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access to those as well. It's just one of the ways you help support us over here, help us work towards growing and expanding the types of reactions that we do. But of course, I know not everybody can do that, and a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, and helping us with that YouTube algorithm. Sometimes it's just kind of fun to say that word. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into episode 3. Here we go.
He's awake.
What the hell? 1 year ago.
Good morning.
Most certainly isn't.
So they know each other.
No one before noon.
Oh, no you don't. You insisted.
Damn, man, like between Haunting and this, like it's like I know like there's always the reverse. Like a lot of English, Irish, Scottish people, like Europeans, like having American accents in shows and stuff. So which are they? Are they actually like European or Americans doing English accents?
Please. Mr. Wingrave?
This is Rebecca Jessel.
The children are what? 7 and 9? I expect being precious about blouses won't serve me well.
Well played.
Can only imagine what those poor children have been
I
through.
don't have my reading glasses, Peter, of course.
Peter.
Peter's a bit of a shit. He's a thief. Don't give him access to your bank account.
He expected rather a lot from the police, if memory serves me correctly.
There's a dude in the back standing tall. Looks like he's in uniform. It's not a cop, right? I mean, he's leaving. Completely out of focus now. It's the only car.
Where are you going with that?
I'm gonna do my own sweep.
Well, I had to hire you. I mean, I'm already the gopher, the chauffeur, and the nursemaid. If I didn't hire you, I'd be the nanny too.
You want to be our very own Mary Poppins? I'm not practically perfect.
Gross.
Rebecca.
It's lovely
Oh,
seeing
I wonder if that's where she learned it. Seems to be like one of Flora's favorite descriptors.
Miss Jessel found herself as she walked the grounds of Bly for the first time, wishing that she might never leave, and it turned out she never would.
Yeah, sorry, man. Statue Garden, not from me.
Jesus!
Those blew her head off.
Hannah must have left him burning. She's always lighting and forgetting him. Place will burn down one of these days.
Foreshadowing.
You haven't touched your hot chocolate, Mrs. Gross. Can I have it?
No, you'll be up all night.
Okay, so it's Mrs. Gross. I thought it was Gross. I think I said Grossman.
Be perfectly.
Out like a light. We're gonna be up all night doing all kinds of stuff.
Oh, no, thanks, love. One of us needs to be sober enough to take him on.
You want the poker or the shotgun?
Candlestick in the library.
If he's the one who's...
Little Clue reference there.
Why would he call the dead woman?
He might not know she's dead. He calls the house now and then, hoping she'll pick up, which she never does. So he comes on back to find out why.
Well, that doesn't bode well for anyone.
It's kind of sad. But then again, he's just standing outside the window just going. And then Homer Simpsoning into the darkness.
Hello, my name is Flora.
But they're not made up. I'll make one of you, Miss Jessel.
Hmm.
Then I'll make you one with all the colours.
Thank you.
Come in.
The white gown.
No one's ever given me flowers before, and I thought they were for Miss Jessel, and I was so dreadfully jealous.
Well, do you know what life is really all about, Miles?
Not flowers.
Keys.
Is Miles possessed by his spirit? Because he pulled the same move on Nell. I forgot her name already.
His keys, money. Her flattery. For horses, his carrots. And for women, most of them, his flowers.
Or he just, like, really took after Peter.
The kids are very sweet, even if I'm mopping up their muddy footprints sometimes. Twice now they've snuck out in the middle of the night.
No, I mean, how are you finding all this?
So the muddy footprints still happens even before she drowned in the lake.
Why am I here on this earth? To make sure I leave behind more than I took. Why am I here in this job working for? Good night, Rebecca Jessel.
Good night, Peter Quint.
That was cute.
Well, Mrs. Grace, it is too late now. Come
Believe me, that was the wrong kind of love. I don't know why so many people mix up love and possession. And I hope she haunts that fucker forever.
I had a bad dream.
Oh,
I hurt you. And it made me feel sad.
no, you never make me sad, Poppet.
I hope he doesn't hurt her. What was that about? He answers.
Will Uncle Henry come over soon?
I don't know.
It's perfectly splendid. Yes, and you're perfectly mental. Stop it, Miles!
Sorry, I shouldn't have. I couldn't sleep, and
There's a little girl right there in the corner. Another crack. It's like the crack in the kitchen.
But you know what? I think Mr. McQueenie next door could look in on Mum today. I can call him and stick around here just in case.
No, really. Thank you for coming to our rescue.
Well, you always come to mine.
Oh. Where'd it go? The crack ran away.
Oh, you're already up.
And standing ominously against the light.
You said your favourite colour is all the colours, and Miles says if you mix all the colours in the world together, you get black.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Okay, so she went that route.
Peter was even saying so himself this morning. He stayed the night.
So the white gowned doll is somebody else or something else. What the heck?
Flora.
No!
Flora.
No! No!
No sign of fever.
Excuse me. The children, Rebecca, are on the lawn by
Yes, of
themselves.
I don't know, man. Peter's just getting his claws in there quick.
This is going to be an absurd cake.
I mean, I've made some good cakes in my day, but this one is batter.
We all agree it needs more strawberry. Lemon.
All right, let me try.
All right, love. A taste, then a smile.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. Please, I'll be offended. There you go.
Owen, easily my favorite character.
Delicious. I say lemon.
Oh, we have a proper batter royale.
if you're going to flirt with him right in front of me, why would I stay for that?
The fuck?
You said you took this job because you didn't want old men looking up your skirt or down your blouse, but age them down and dumb them up, and you just open up when you're told. Is that it? Do you have any idea what you look like?
What the shit, dude?
When a man asks you to put something in your mouth, he doesn't have to ask twice.
He didn't.
You did too, dipshit. Oh, fuck that. What the fuck? Everybody in the room did.
Flora. Oh my God, you got into the makeup.
It's story time.
Oh, God,
story
time.
The completely polar opposite reactions to that.
Found a giant jumper in the forest. Pulled on the yarn and pulled it all out. It took oh so long. Yarn of a tale. And what is your name? The puppet. What are you, puppet? Puppet named Puppet. These stupid puppets who had forgotten, so he pulled on their strings, and it hurt.
Thank Christ, Peter Quint to the rescue.
Oh, wow. That was dreadful. But great performance, kid. Good job. You got some showmanship.
It's your neighbour, Mr. McQueenie. I am so sorry, Owen.
Aw.
I'm so glad you stayed.
I am too.
So close.
Who the hell knew?
All right. Peter. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Dude, that literally gave me shivers. The shock back. Who is that? Who is it? Whose glasses is it? Who's haunting her? I need to know. See, I thought she was going to turn around and it was going to be smiley ass Peter there. But no. Man. So this is the Two Faces, part 1. Is it like the two faces of Peter, like his two-facedness? Or is that going to come to mean something else later? I don't know. Seeing how he got his claws into Rebecca was interesting. For a minute, I thought maybe like all this bad talking that everybody's been making about him, maybe it was just like the perception that was left after he had disappeared. And then maybe we were going to see through the flashback like a different side of that story that makes him a little more amicable. Which it started off that way, and then it just derailed after that one night, that one morning. She was like, I have to go to work. And then from there, it just snowballed into this, like they had said, he was possessive. And they weren't wrong. My God, overreacted. Red flags out the ass, man. And Mrs. Grossman said that she had threatened to drag him out to the lake. And I initially thought that the white dress in Flora's room, the white dress doll, was going to be Miss Jessel, but it turned out not to be. We still don't know who that is. We've seen something in the mirror reflected in the wall in the room with them a few times, but that's about it. Still don't know anything about that. Jessel's doll has the black robe, and I guess that's the one that's out by the lake, I would assume. Flora was holding it whenever Danny found her out by the lake. I'm not 100% sure at all how to interpret their story time stories. Like, who's the puppets? Who's Claude in this story? Are the puppets the spirits? Or is the puppets the kids? Or the workers? The people staffing the house? Or is it completely unrelated? It can't be unrelated. I like seeing the backstory a little bit and actually getting to know Rebecca this time around. Getting some insight into her character. A little bit of what it was like for her here. Who Smiley McCreepy in the window is with Peter. I mean, he's had to have died. Maybe he stole some stuff and then died. Maybe Miss Grossman did drag him out into the lake. Maybe she's behind all this. I don't know. She goes in there and feels those remorse. She's the one seeing these cracks in the facades of these areas, because we never actually had a follow-up from the gardener on the crack in the kitchen. We've never touched back up on that. And then when she saw that crack inside the church, and then when she looked back at it, it was gone. I really don't know. I don't see the bigger picture just yet with this episode, as far as what it adds yet. I'm sure it'll pay off down the road. I did mention earlier, and I want to kind of settle back into it again a little bit, was Peter's influence on Miles. With the way he brought those flowers to Flora to be a gesture of manipulation for Rebecca. Like, oh, I thought you were going to give these to Miss Jessel. And he was like, oh, we could share. That's his way of charming the situation and manipulating the situation, which he imparted that wisdom onto Miles later, which either, going back to Miles' story in the previous episode where he was talking about possession, how when he had that episode at the end of the episode and passed out on the ground, and Peter was there in the window looming over him, watching over them, are they connected? Is this a spirit that has inhabited Miles? Or is this just the remnants of Peter's own influence on Miles? That he's just kind of replicating or imitating what he's seen before in somebody courting a woman, trying to get in their good graces. So he brings Danny some flowers in the same manner that Peter did. Or is it literally Peter in Miles doing the same thing? That could possibly explain Miles's kind of bipolar nature of how he flips between these weird personas every now and then. But that could just be naturally how he's coped, and him building off of those experiences before. I don't think it necessarily means that Peter is in there, but they did kind of insinuate that a little bit in the last episode, or at least that's how I read it. But we're only 3 episodes in. There's 9 episodes total. We barely got any of the big picture right now, so I really enjoyed this one. Slower paced, really more of a backstory kind of thing. We had a few ghosts here and there just hanging out in the backgrounds. A lot of character building in this episode, mostly. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I feel so bad for Owen here at the end with his mother passing, while he was like, yeah, it'll be fine. She'll be fine without me. I can help out with you guys in this whole Peter situation. And, him staying with them and having these cute little nights with everybody. It was heartbreaking to find that out. And then this relationship that's developing between Danny and the gardener. I don't remember the gardener's name right now, but yeah, it's a really cute interaction, not gonna lie. I mean, I think the gardener's a pretty cute gal too, so there was definitely a spark built there from I'd even say their first meeting a little bit. They've been bonding quite a lot, and of course we know Owen's kind of I don't know, I almost got kind of a bit of a little vibe here between Owen and Miss Gross. So before that, we had the gardener teasing him about Danny and him having oh, yeah, she's pretty, whatever, American Girl, all that stuff, whatever. Maybe she was projecting onto Owen. In that situation. Maybe not. I don't know. Why am I interested in who's into who in this ghost story? Anyway, I don't know, man. It was cute. It was really well done. I'm curious to see if that blossoms into anything. Also, it worries me if it's going to blossom into anything, because who knows what's going to happen to some of these characters. I don't want to get too attached to anybody and then something bad happen. But guys, what do you think of this episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, you can check out the full-length reaction over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. Speaking up before you, I want to shout out our channel legends, Benny Sherritt, Ryan, Karen, Philly Vane, York, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Nate Prouty, and Melita. Thank you guys so much, as always, for your continued support. But that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.